Yo, guys, good afternoon, good morning. I hope everybody's well at home during quarantine. I know things are rough, but it's got this bad boy, but it didn't come with a cable, so I can use it till I get the cable. But when I get it, guys, I promise you will have a better quality so you can see better. Well, let's get into it. Let's react. Comment below whatever you want me to react
These scary videos will keep you wide awake with fear. If you do somehow manage to go to sleep tonight, prepare for a nightmare. Number 10. A strange creature sighting in Russia on a store camera is about as creepy and mysterious as it gets. Two people are standing outside late at night, and all of a sudden one of them is dumped on the ground. You can see something invade his space. At 12 seconds, just before he falls, the other man tries to help but is of little use. Whatever has a hold on his friend is too strong, and so he runs back into the store. At 21 seconds, something briefly appears to hover over the poor man. A strange creature with little shape, perhaps paranormal, and he is pulled off camera. After 10 seconds, it looks like the creature has left, and so the second man goes to check on his friend. At 42 seconds, something invisible splashes a puddle in front of him, and his friend is flung through the entrance. Low quality CCTV videos are pretty easy to edit, so this video might be a fake. What do you think? Number 9. A boy waves to the camera shortly before throwing a pass that his dad does not catch. As dad goes to get the ball, he unknowingly travels towards a random spiral of gusting winds. Everyone quickly backs off, but it happens too fast to even get out of the pool in time. Some people excitedly cheer as the water spout throws a random object really high into the air. One man is helpless to do anything other than hang onto the edge of the pool as it moves over them at 17 seconds. Fortunately, they seem to be fine after. And just when it looks like things have gone back to normal, a group of chairs break apart. At least that's what it looks like at first, but it's probably just some towels getting flung around. This is a low-key terrifying moment caught on tape for sure, especially when you are relaxing on vacation and have your guard down. Number 8. Diane thinks she has caught a ghost on video crossing her living room around 3 a.m. The ghost is a woman with long hair whose back is turned. For months, Diane has been
no. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like scary. I don't like ghosts, anything, anything about to do about ghosts. I don't like it.
Feeling something paranormal in her house, and if you look closely, you'll see her cat Noah wake up and look to where the ghost of a weird woman just walked by. There are no other paranormal videos on
Hello? Yeah? Anyways, I do play about that. Let's continue.
Diane's channel at all. The rest is 3 years of content about a niche hobby that has nothing to do with the spirit world, which makes me think it could be a real paranormal incident. With that said, I found another video that shows she roughly has the same hair length as the woman who says she was a ghost, so I'm on the fence with this one. Number 7.
And it was just such a chilling investigation. I am so excited to share it with you.
Haley Reese is walking through the woods when she and her friends stumble upon an old historic building known as the Griffin House. The woods around this area are supposedly quite haunted.
First of all, if you hear a house saying Griffin House, what the fuck would you even get near that? I just don't understand people. Like, leave their haunted house alone, man.
And so they decide to conduct an impromptu paranormal investigation. It isn't long before something spooky happens.
I'm walking around to see if there's anything that you guys can.
Hey! Somebody just moved the windows! Somebody just opened the blinds! I'm not fully kidding you! Somebody over there opened the blinds. Blinds are moving.
Haley's friends claim to see curtains moving with no one inside, and when Haley approaches the Griffin house at 10 minutes and 16 seconds, you can see the curtains just barely part in the middle. Determined to get better evidence of the paranormal, Haley focuses her camera squarely on the window. She's expecting to catch a ghost on video at any minute, but nothing happens for a while. Then all of a sudden,
Move the blind more. Whoa.
as Haley later explains, The building has been closed to the public for months,
that.
so no one was inside. However, it could have been a draft in the house causing the curtains to move.
Oh
It
yeah,
does appear
that was not a fucking graft, mate. You can see the 3 fingers just doing that, bro. Just pushing it. You know what I'm trying to say? That's some scary shit, man. Oh shit, the volume, my bad.
is a YouTuber who has been experiencing paranormal activity at not one, but 2 separate homes.
Okay, you know how her house is haunted. We explored the basement the other day. Clearly haunted.
It really is.
I ain't ever going over there again.
There's so many stories. Like, I could write a book.
His wife was using the Ouija board, and now they think something followed them out of her
Why?
basement and into their home. They decide
Why? Just why would you use it? People, I don't understand people.
to go ghost hunting at 3
What do you expect from it?
a.m. in a room full of collectible dolls. What they've caught on tape is beyond creepy, but is it paranormal? Let's take a look.
And they said, give us a sign. And then all of a sudden,
All right, can we have to talk about
the flowers started rising up out of the...
He is in the middle of telling us what happened in the basement,
fuck that.
and he is interrupted by an avalanche of dolls caught on video falling over. He's so into his story that he runs forward seconds before the dolls fall.
Run,
So
bitch,
perhaps his
run.
pounding footsteps are to blame. Except look again. At 1 minute and 50 seconds, Grim sees a demonic ghost face grinning back at him. The ghost must have attached itself to one of the dolls, and when the dolls
Hell
moved,
no.
it was because the ghost was feeding off his wife's fear. Number 5. This urban exploration video comes to you from Thailand, and the title of this video roughly translates into English as Abandoned House in the Middle of the Forest No One Dared to Explore. This modest looking home
That looks
holds
really
some
nice.
strange and bizarre things that are
Really,
worth
really nice.
taking a closer look at. Secrets I doubt we can explain. He stumbles upon an
It's kind of upsetting that it's such a nice house, but it's haunted. Like, man.
oversized shoe print. Translate as observations if you can.
นี่ก็น่าจะเป็นอ๋อตรงนี้เป็นไม้ครับแต่ตรงนี้ผมสังเกตดูว่ามันจะมีเหมือนรอยเท้า
Foot steps. What the fuck?
In the next room are 2 equally old footprints, even bigger and wider now.
What the fuck is
ข้า
that?
งในก็จะเป็น
Bigfoot.
โอ้คุณผู้ชมนี่ผมมีรอยเท้าด้วยครับผมมีรอยเท้าด้วยครับผม
The same person has apparently removed their shoes
Wow.
to walk barefoot for some reason across this disgusting floor. It's like they grew out of their shoes or something. Almost like a bizarre transformation took place. Some people are saying that this is an unfinished house, while others say this looks like a crematorium. I don't know why either one would be in the middle of the forest, but I do know this is a creepy situation that I hope we can piece together and better explain. Number
Oh, yeah.
4.
Well, I found or saw a mysterious creature around 4 in the morning.
A YouTuber named Bishop has caught a creature on doorbell cam that he can't explain. The video looks like a bug, except Bishop says that the motion sensor absolutely will not turn on for insects of any kind. There are wings, but he says they could possibly belong to some kind of humanoid creature. Whatever it is, it does something really weird next after it lands under the bench. It just kind of, well, disappears. It doesn't fly away and it doesn't crawl under the bench. It just vanishes. Something
Wow.
that an ordinary insect wouldn't do. It could be time-lapse editing because the ground gets darker when it disappears, signifying that some time has passed. I'm almost positive that this one isn't real, but let me know what you think. Number 3. Willard is hiking Horseshoe Falls in Colorado when he decides he wants to try to climb a cliff. The path is steeper than it looks, and soon he has to put more of his weight on the rocks, which look kind of loose to begin with. Rushing waters are below him, and when he admits defeat and tries to climb back down, everything goes wrong. A large rock comes loose and thankfully rolls the opposite way instead of onto his head. He wedges himself between 2 rocks and says that if he lost his footing, he could have been taken underwater. Meanwhile, his friend looks back with hardly a care.
playing with the camera, keep
Overall,
playing.
I'm just glad he didn't break anything, or else it would have been a long and expensive
we-
airlift to the nearest hospital.
Why would you climb that? It just makes no sense. Why would you even climb that?
Hospital. Number 2. Shrouded Hand goes alone in the Delamere Forest to conquer his fear of camping. This cursed forest is plagued by about every different type of scary incident you can imagine, from mysterious lights in the sky to ghost sightings. So he doesn't know what to expect taking a 24-hour challenge here. Late at night, he thinks he hears whispering voices and feels watched. He addresses the spirits and gets a possible paranormal reply.
So if there's anyone present, if you want to make yourself known, if you could stand over there by that tree. Something just there. I just glanced at the screen. I thought I saw something like. And it was probably an animal or just my imagination.
There is no wind, and yet the leaves start moving when he tells the ghost to stand over by a tree. Then he sees something out of the corner of his eye, and leaves move in that spot too. He goes back to his tent only to be met with a new wave of anxiety as something comes near.
There is something outside the tent. I can hear it.
Bro, you know what? I want to tell you a story. I went to camp next to a train. Next to it's like in the middle of nowhere, but used to be the train tracks. Well, I camped there with my friend, bro, and I swear to God, I heard so many fucking shit, bro. I feel like I wasn't. Like, we literally closed the tent, bro, and the amount of shit I heard, bro. I heard things walking next to me. I heard people breathing next to me. By the way, it was only 2 of us in that tent, by the way. And we slept next to the train tracks because one used to be dead. It don't work no more. That's where we used to stay. And used to be another one that works. So we know when the train goes past, we feel a little bit safe. You know what I'm trying to say? But about 3, 4 in the morning, I start hearing shit. I start hearing like, and I tell my friend, I'm like, yo, his name is Barry. I'm like, yo, Barry, wake up, bro. Are you hearing this shit where I'm hearing? He's like, nah, bro, go back to sleep. I'm like, bro, I swear to God, I heard people walking past, bro. And I wish I put a camera outside to know what the fuck was that, but I heard so many shit, bro. Like, it was so scary, bro. I never sleeping. I never ever camping outside ever again, bro. In the middle of nowhere, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, that's the scariest thing. Anyway, let's continue.
What is that? What is that noise?
That's how I feel, bro. That's exactly the same like that, bro. I start hearing shit.
There's a ripping noise and something is pressing on his tent, trying to find a way in. He feels creeped out and gets out of there as soon as dawn breaks. When he checks a camera that he set up outside, he finds no creatures or spirits caught on tape, but he does record himself leaving the tent at 3:24 a.m. He has no recollection of doing this and doesn't normally walk in his sleep. So maybe something in the forest had him under its possession. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe?
Yeah, I got a challenge for you guys. Like it and comment below. Like it. If you fuck with my video, I want you to like it. The only thing I want to say is thank you for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.